What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ruben, and today we got another one for you. Today we're going to be talking about a $500 setup versus a $2,000 setup in a shooting competition. If you come out here without a gallon of water, you're gonna struggle, right? It's a desert out here. Now I know what Jesus went through, right? So we're getting ready to walk in, and what they're actually doing, if you go ahead and see what they're doing over there, that's actually the walkthrough where they're showing everyone what the stages look like, what it is that they need to do, where do they need to go, where can they shoot from, etc. So we're gonna go over there and check it out. So I know it can be intimidating to come to a competition as a new shooter, but I promise you, this is actually a very fun experience. You can come out here with an actual cheap $500 setup and compete with these guys who have a lot of these $2,000 setups. So we're gonna see if the $500 setup is able to hold up to the $2,000 setup, and we're gonna see if it makes a difference in terms of score and what happens. So you guys saw what just happened out there, and it's kind of what happens when you have a budget setup. There are things that you are going to give up. One of the main things you're going to give up is accuracy. One of the other things that you're giving up is reliability. The slide release button, I would hit it, and it wouldn't release the magazine. Those are the kind of things that happen in a budget setup.
What's that? Rabbit foot? I felt bad after the first fucking round, the case blew out.
Oh my God.
That's why I stopped and hesitated and jacked one out.
I'm stubborn now. I don't know. I don't shoot USP. I'll ask him.
So the way the scores work in GPA is, if you hit this zone right here, it's 0 points. Now, if you hit outside this zone, you lose 1 point for this zone, and you lose 3 points for this outside zone.
Are you ready?
So if you're a new shooter, this is definitely going to be the best option of the two, just because you can go out with something budget and you can go out there and just compete and get used to it before you move on to a more expensive setup where you're going to get a lot more things out of it. You could start here and then move to that. You're going to get some kind of perspective of what it looks like to start here and then move on to something like that when we move on to the next two stages and we shoot that firearm. So one of the things I got out of shooting this gun just now was how smooth and on target everything is. And that's kind of where the difference is the gun's gonna feel a lot smoother when you do go up in budget, and you're gonna be a lot more accurate. But is it worth the 1500 jump off? I don't think for a new shooter. Now, I am a new shooter. I've only been shooting this competitions maybe for 6 months, and before that, I was shooting at the range maybe for 6 months before. So I am a new shooter. I get all of the anxiety that you guys have. I know it's hard. I know you feel nervous. Maybe what are they gonna think about me? Am I gonna mess up? You know, all these things I get. But the point is, you come out here with anything, like the budget one that we started with. That felt great. And it's a $500 setup, and that felt amazing. So the point is, just come out, enjoy yourself, learn how to shoot, and then down the line, you can upgrade to something like this. Final stage, baby, fourth quarter. Let's see what we doing. Final stage. So we've made it back to the studio. You saw me shooting out there with the $500 setup, and you saw me shooting with the $2,000 setup. And in conclusion, I think the most important thing is that as a new shooter, you should probably get something like this that you can learn from. You can learn the basics of how to shoot, the things you need to do in the competitions. And then once you've gotten comfortable, then maybe you should upgrade to something like this, where obviously your shots are gonna feel nicer and you're gonna be able to progress a lot faster because the gun is not as much of a hindrance anymore, and it's just your skill that needs to be upgraded. I also wanna take this time to apologize for the audio issues in the video, as we did not connect the receiver to the camera, and that's why the audio is a little bit off, because it's based off the camera's audio. So I do want to apologize for that. And please, if you are a new shooter, take the anxiety out of it and just go out there with something basic. This is a $300 gun with a $200 sight, $500 total, and you can go out there and compete with those guys who have the nicer, higher end options. It's really all about learning mechanics and having fun. So go out there and enjoy yourself. I'll see you on the next one.